Davido 2025 white wedding in Miami, August is really underway right now, and the preparation is ongoing as we have a video of Chioma and Davido's sister Sharon actually having a great time preparing for that event. You know, Davido has been busy just to make the money and then reach out to his audience out there, you know, because he got a lot of shows to really do before the wedding event that is going to happen in Miami. And we got a video of Chioma, you know, looking all happy, all smiling, and all you know, everything good. And it happen right now. You know, everybody is so excited and happy that last the marriage union between Davido and Chioma actually worked out despite of the challenges and the baby mama's conflict, scandals here and there. But I have to give kudos to Chioma and also Davido for this that worked out in the end. So now, what is your own take about it? What do you feel? What are your own expectations about the wedding or the white wedding that is going to happen in Miami? Who is going to be the pastor? That is the question a lot of people are really talking about. And some people are saying that Pastor Toby is going to be missing out from that event because of some things that are really coming around at a time like this. So now I still got some interesting stories I want to share with you. Still on Davido and you know, Clev, they linked up, and that is really interesting. And see the interesting moment that Clev has to kind of greet Davido warmly. And do you think any collaboration can actually happen between these guys? You know, do you think Clev Jane is really interested in collaboration right now? I think Clev has actually contributed to, you know, music industry, and this guy got a lot of businesses and royalties that he needs to actually earn. You know, his sounds are really relevant, being used by a lot of artists, even in a recent song by Irasta, you know, Diallo, and that song is one song that we are not going to forget about easily. So let's catch an interesting moment between Clev and Davido. Yes, this is an interesting one, and a lot of people are really talking about it. And some people that just they call collaboration. You know, when they see two artists like this, they want collaboration and all this kind of link up. You know, one of the biggest fan of you know, Rema is something I need to talk about. That is a person of Steph London, and a lot of people are really talking about it. And this is that she was at backstage after concert of Rema in the UK and the Paris, and a lot of people are really talking about it. And somehow we got to understand that she got a flair for Nigerian music industry, and I think she has collaborated with a lot of persons in the music industry. That's why I say Burna Boy really break her heart and still made a song on top of her, and still used the song to get Grammy nomination and BET. That is actually massive for Burna Boy out there. But she is a great supporter of Rema. They were seen backstage together, and that is an interesting moment. Speed Darlington is coming out to say, man, what? It's not going to come back to Nigeria. It's not going to honor the invitation or the declaration of him wanted by the NAPTIP agency, and a lot of people are really talking about it. You know, Speed Darlington came out to talk about, you know, sleeping with about 15-year-old girl, and a lot of people believe and have it in Nigeria as a crime or a criminal offense. But is it a criminal offense? This guy can come out to say he actually chasing clout with it or making content, and that was exactly what he said. You know, honor the earlier invitation. Immediately he left Nigeria, they declared him wanted. So I think a lot of things are really, you know, getting twisted with that kind of story. Why you are not declaring wanted when he did Nigeria? All of a sudden, after he don't leave Nigeria, you know, pay for flight, enter plane, they go, you guys declared him wanted. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. And the question now a lot of us are really asking, is it a crime? did he commit any crime? But low-key, I feel that this guy not commit any crime, because if you don't have evidence to actually make your claim against this person, or any person not come out to report against Speed Darlington, I think we cannot say that he has committed any crime. That is something I feel, unless somebody is coming out to make a complaint, and the person must be the person that they offended in the whole case. That is when a lot of people are going to say that he committed a crime. So what is your own take? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section, so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel. We still got a story out here, and I got something coming in from Wizkid, and this is a global statistics. Global music icon Wizkid has officially surpassed 9 billion streams on Spotify across all credits, making him the first African artist to reach this historical milestone on this platform. So that is something we are saying about Wizkid, from the Made in Lagos album to that of collaboration with Drake. He got two collaborations with Drake. That is actually massive. I think Wizkid has actually impacted globally in the Afrobeat sector, and also has really influenced the sounds to an extent. So what is your own take about the story? We got this that came up from the EFCC. You know what they said? I don't know the handler for EFCC. They wrote, Nigerians, spraying is part of our culture. We must pray money. EFCC is saying that. So what is the meaning of that? I want you to explain something and put in the comment section. So what is your own take about all of these stories? Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms. So let's talk about Afrobeat in Nigeria. So what is your own take about the progress of Afrobeat? I said something about the government, to an extent, taking Afrobeat serious, and also sound genres in Nigeria, or music serious. The music industry is really contributing and attracting a lot to Nigeria. We witnessed what happened at the Dirty December in Lagos, and that should be like a carnival, something that the government needs to kind of invest into. I talked about providing adequate infrastructure to support tourists at that time, especially in Lagos. A lot of people complain about bad roads, complain about a lot of things. I think the government needs to make adequate investment in that sector, so that we can really accommodate these kind of things. We can really promote that as a result of what we are seeing. Davido was in Paris, and a lot of people were asking Davido, when are we still having the Dirty December? It's going to be every year. That is something I believe. Lagos has become a destination for a lot of celebrities across the world in December, and the government, they need to take this serious, maybe through the Ministry of Arts and Culture, and other ministries and agencies can actually come in and make adequate investment on these kind of things. Provide music studios, and also provide concert arenas. That will really help the country to actually attract music investors.